Sometimes people are just stupid. You can notice it in where some things are placed, or how they are designed. Sometimes you can barely believe your own eyes when you see someone really screw up. These are some photos that will make you lose hope. Number 1. We've all been told that painting yourself into a corner is a bad idea in life. But this woman took the phrase a little too literally when she ended up in this predicament. Some pre-planning would have been crucial before starting to polish this wood flooring. Number 2. Unfortunate mishaps often come from innocent intentions, but nothing could be more catastrophic than this devastating mix-up. This guy honestly thought he was saving the turtle's life, but it was a land-dwelling tortoise. Instead, you can see the anticipation on that poor tortoise's face. Number 3. It's important to be vigilant, to avoid falling victim to false ads. But how can you spot something this sneaky? The box advertises 150 pieces of marker, but what you don't know is that only 75 of those pieces are markers, while the rest are stickers, conveniently hidden beneath the big label on top. Not only that, but most of these markers are the same color, making this a total ripoff. Number 4. Dietary requirements can be difficult to manage when you're not preparing food yourself. Clearly labeled allergy warnings are a must, but what's going on with this cookie? This label is a total dilemma for anyone gluten-free, and it might just be the riskiest cookie of your life. Number 5. Children's books are pretty straightforward. Fewer words, more colors, nothing too complicated. Take a look at this counting book using bananas to teach the number 5, except there's 6 bananas there. Number 6. Some people dream of a beach wedding, but in reality, tying the knot in a public place does come with its own risk factor. One couple attempted to prevent randomers from accidentally gatecrashing by tapping the venue off, but that didn't stop this lady from appearing in the background of the final photos. Anyway, it must be awkward to be upstaged by a disapproving old lady in a blue swimsuit on your big day. Number 7. Sometimes we seem to be in a total daze while carrying out daily tasks. A driver snapped this surprising photo of someone driving down the road with the gas pump still attached to their car. It's almost commendable. Number 8. Disappointment is an inevitable part of life, but can you imagine expecting to eat a delicious cheeseburger and receiving this instead? The worst part is that there's definitely cheese there, but it's just one single strip. Maybe next time, try ordering the cheese's burger for more. Number 9. Bad parking is hardly uncommon, but this photo defies all logic. In this photo, a total of 4 drivers have decided to ignore the design bays by parking horizontally rather than vertically. Number 10. It's no secret that people love to be lazy, but failing to take the time to think things through can sometimes make you look like a total idiot. Take this person for example, who returned a battery-operated cat toy, claiming it broke after 30 minutes, without realizing the box literally mentions an automatic 30-minute shut-off setting. Number 11. Cooking isn't for everyone. It takes a certain kind of person to mess up frozen pizza this badly. It turns out cutting boards aren't even safe, but surely the smell of burning plastic would be enough to warn you that something wasn't quite right. Number 12. People can be total jerks for no reason. Just check out this terrible image of some totally idiotic parking. Not only has the car on the left illegally parked in the designated disabled bay, but they parked so badly that the owner of the currently parked car can't even access their driver's side. Number 13. Standing in line isn't something most people enjoy, but sometimes there's just no way to avoid it, unless you're this woman. Apparently using the logic of the road by hoping someone is just going to let you cut in head is hardly a surefire way to start your journey on good terms with other passengers. Number 14. Generally speaking, we aren't limited on options when it comes to cards for all occasions. But something isn't quite right about this selection of Father's Day cards. Whoever made these designs has ignored one glaring omission. Not one of these beloved kids' characters has a father. In fact, they were all killed. Number 15. It's important for public places to have disabled access facilities, but I'm not sure this restaurant thought about the disabled. Not only are there stairs leading up to the door, but it doesn't even look wide enough for a wheelchair. Number 16. Some people seem to enjoy creating unique solutions to problems, which could be easily fixed. After filling designated tea and coffee drawers wrong, one mother decided to relabel the containers rather than just emptying them and starting again. Number 17. Some drivers love to test their luck by doing dangerous things on the road, but of all places to make an illegal U-turn, this was probably not the best. From going in the wrong direction to going nowhere at all anytime soon, this driver definitely deserved to have their prized vehicle stuck in concrete. Number 18. Observing the stupidity of others is a source of endless amusement, but I really do not have to question how this girl took 3 full steps into wet cement before realizing her mistake. Number 19. Speaking of parking lot drama, I would really like to know just how this person ended up in this situation, unless cars are suddenly starting to fall from the sky. Number 20. Sometimes it seems like online influencers are just a different breed of human. After posing for an Instagram-worthy photo in front of a mural in an ice cream store, a fellow customer witnessed this foodie influencer disposing of the whole cone, and the worst part is, she apparently paid $7 for it too. Number 21. People make questionable decisions sometimes, but who would trust the most effective way to reseal cereal in the morning? Besides the fact that there's literally a bag inside the box, this method would require some serious strength. Stupid people come in all shapes and sizes. This one just happens to be microwave shaped. This bizarre humanoid is actually one member of Tube's sibling duo, who decided to cement his head inside a microwave for a video. Plan backfired when the pranksters couldn't get unstuck and struggled to breathe. The firefighters had to set him free. Number 23. It's ridiculous that this chandelier made it to the final stages of production without anybody raising concern about its unconventional design. Something as elaborate as this surely costs a hefty sum of money. But who would really want to be greeted with this after walking into a house? Number 24. Dyeing your own hair is a brave move, and there's plenty that could go wrong, but this girl really took things to another level. When she ended up with the logo of a British supermarket on her head, the poor girl tied the supermarket bag around her head to avoid dye going everywhere, accidentally transferred the lime green logo onto her hair. Number 25. Protecting your personal belongings is important, but it's probably safe to say that the owner of this bike hasn't seen it since the photo was taken. It's admirable that someone even considering this method of bike lacking to be theft-proof, but have they never lifted anything before? Number 26. Some people take prom proposals way too seriously, but no one has gone quite as far as this guy. Surely flowers and a card would suffice, but at least it looks like she said yes. Number 27. There's nothing wrong with this photo on the first glance, and at least recycling is being taken seriously. It doesn't take a genius to realize that all the rubbish is going into the same bin bag, whether it's recyclable or not. Number 28. Design fails aren't few and far between, but this totally impractical gate is something really to be admired. I wonder how many people actually stop to use this rather than just slipping around the outside, and what was the logic behind closing off the middle of the field anyway? Number 29. It's outstanding how people can even end up in a situation like this one without realizing that their SUV was quickly disappearing into the sand. It's almost as if they've never heard of the changing tides, and no amount of pushing and pulling is going to free that beast. This is it for today. See you in the next video.